So today I'm going to review some Nongshim Cup. Nongshim Cup, the first game. So today it's already 21st, the 21st Nongshim Cup World Championship. Blah blah, yeah. Hello. So the first game was between Seungjin 9dan from Korea and Murakawa Daisuke 9dan from Japan. Yep. Okay. So the first Korean team, Seungjin 9dan and Park Jongwan 9dan and Lee Dong-hoon 9dan, Kim Ji-seok and Seungjin. Hi, evening. And in China, from China, Koje, Mi Wi-ting, Xiao Hao, Pan Chung-wi, Yang Ding-shin. They are quite young. And from Japan, Iyama Yuta, Yamashita Geigo, Ichiri Kiryu, Shija Wian, and Murakawa. Okay, let's check this game together. This? Oh yeah, this. Okay, I'm gonna change the setting. OGS. Oh, yeah. So it's the end. Okay, black was Murakawa Daisuke, and white was Seungjin. And I'm gonna little bit volume down for the music. Okay. I haven't seen this opening for a long time. This is normally many people play here. In this case, and white played 3-3 immediately. Yes, not surprised. And black jumped and white attach. Hane, bump. Yeah, you know here. Here, if white bombs and black answers and white hanes, then this is just safe. I mean, just simple variation. And maybe black goes take 3-3 or somewhere. But if white attaches here, means white also wants to fight. And normally black just block and they fight. And then block here and block and cut. So this is a very complicated variation. First, and the idea is black is going to sacrifice those two stones, but not like that. You know that if you sacrifice this and black has to come back and white gets corner, it is quite big. So normally black plays either diagonal or descent. Yeah, because before means 3 months ago, black plays here diagonal was really popular and white exchange, and at some point just black push and hane and tiger's mouse and hane, and it is white has to connect here first, and it is really complicated, and some exchange something, it was very popular for few months. and it will be exchanged. So black gets something in here and white gets on the upper side. And actually the corner is seki. At some point they play this one a lot, and seems like these days they just go back to the simple variation and white descent, black cut. The idea is black is sacrificing the corner 3 stones and just to make influence here, Atari. So this is very popular variation. Yeah, one of popular variation, and the other one, since I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, some people started playing this one, this extension. The idea is same, black is going to sacrifice, but black thinks it is more solid outside, so white extend, white has to save, and black push, and white just block, and black jumps, and white bump. So black can sacrifice, just play here and here, but this is quite clear for white. So black jumps, and white play here. So it means if white connect, white jumps. If black extend, and now the white's corner is now alive, so white is going to connect. And even if black push and cut outside, the problem is black. Black has so many weaknesses, more weaknesses than white. So here, black is just sacrificing, cut, and white. This is one option, or white could play just a wedge, and black extend, and white just capture. It is 정석. It is corner pattern these days. Another corner pattern. The actual game white jumped, and then anytime black would play here, and white answers here or here. The idea is white gets corner and black gets solid outside. It is considered AI joseki. Okay, and black just approach it here. So white pincer. Of course, white could answer some knight move. This is playable, but this is a totally moyo game. So maybe white wanted to. If white wants to play moyo game, this is playable, of course. Maybe white didn't want this variation, so white played here, and black pincer. So white pincered and black repincered. So it means black is taking care of a lot here. Black is focusing to make being moyo on the right side. And then so white pincer. So of course here white could consider kick and jump, and black is going to jump and jump, go out. This is one of the variation. It's playable for both. But white pincer and black exchange once. This is sente, and then push another sente move because black has 3 liberties and white also has 3 liberties. Then white has answer. So answer here. Seems like many AIs they prefer answer here, but here if later black plays something like here, it's big aji. Some later here or this, some aji. So normally human just answer here. Too much aji. And then black attach here. So normally this attachment you need to check ladder. Now white has stone here, so that means white could make ladder depending on the situation. But right now black has so many stones on the upper side, so of course black has ladder. So that's why black attach it. And white bombs, extend, and white just jump. black bomb. So here you can consider just to push and cut. It's going to be very complicated variation, but it's playable for both. The white played, just jumped. I guess white wanted to limit black's right side, and black bombs and white tiger's mouse. So this is kind of same exchange or tiger's mouse. So I think when white plays tiger's mouse, white thinks it is more flexible to make base on the bottom side. So white played here and black played here. This is a nice hangman. First, black prevents, let's say, black jumps, and white would play here. This is a vital point. But if black plays here, this is too slow. White plays some corner enclosure. It is too slow. If black plays knight move, I think white pushes once and knight move, and white could make some quite solid corner. Black plays here. I think if black goes more, white can attach. But this is just fight. But seems like Murakawa, he likes to play the simple moves. But this is just fight. It is also playable. It just depends on your style. And when you black played here, white just answered, and black jumped. If white tries to cut here right now, just to block. If white connects and block again, it's enough for black. Then actually, okay. Just white kept corner and black jumped. Actually, this one is maybe first feeling, or anyway this side. But here, it feels like black has so many weaknesses somehow. Or even if white covers here, black has to come back. Okay. The actual game. Now white pipped here. Normally, even AIs, they don't answer here. Maybe sometimes they will answer, but between human, it feels really bad because white pips here, and although black is very strong. Of course, if it was not strong, black has to answer. But now black is very strong, and pros, I think even just old people, we don't like to answer here. And although this is all cente, right now those are all cente, that means black is alive. Maybe no one answers here. And the actual game, Pikachu. And black just one space jump. And so it is kind of answering. All the people. No, just this is a human's feeling. We are very emotional, so even if the connection is the proper move, no one wants to connect. Okay, we need to show fighting spirit. Our people. And then white cut here, and black answered. So if black could capture those two stones right away, you can cover, because white will squeeze first. This is really painful, and white can escape. So just better to answer here. Hello, yeah, finally this is working. Okay, so now, actually when white pips here, white has another plan. Not only cutting those 3 stones. Of course, cutting 3 stones, it was probing move, how black would answer. And another should be another aim is the main aim. The main purpose was white play here. Do you understand why those two stones were ladder breaker? If black makes ladder now, ladder. Yeah, still it looks like black has stone there, then it could be fine. But now it is ladder. This ladder. Those two stones were ladder breaker. One stone, if white just picked one, it's not ladder breaker. Now still black can capture with ladder. So he exchanged this and this, and now finally it becomes ladder breaker. Now white has 3 liberties. That means black is in trouble. Or Atari here, escape. Yeah. So white can escape. Yeah. So white attached between knight move because white made ladder breaker on the upper side. It was ladder breaker. And black still caught. Anyway, black is not going to make ladder. And just extend. And white push. And hane. And normally in this position you have to escape with one space jump. Because if we play escape with empty triangle, this is really ugly and really inefficient. But right now, black has stone here, those two stones. And black can make net, attach black bamboo and hane. So yeah, so white is not working, it is dead. So you need to escape just empty triangle. But most of the time, we need to jump. Unless your important stone is dying. Yeah. And then escape. And black jump. So for now, so black has 2 weak groups. There are 1 weak group and 2nd weak group, and white has only 1 weak group. So black can't save both of them. So black has to give up once. But of course, the bottom side is they are bigger. They are bigger. G8. Yeah. Yeah. G8 then just black Atari and is dead. Then there is this dead. And white just escape with empty triangle. Black jumped and white turns. And black exchange once. So normally this kind of move is bad because it is pushing from behind. But in this case, the reason is if black omits that exchange, white is gonna attach and bump and exchange and hane. So black gets cut. So and actual game. Attach, extend, and connect, extend. So yeah, black is trying to save both. And white just attack. You know, it looks like very slow, just white is making territory. And also at the same time attack. This is the best way to attack some group. First, making territory and give some pressure. It is the best way. And black also escaped, another one. So still black has 2 weak groups. White has only 1 weak group. So white is a little bit more comfortable. Black escape, and this is a probing move. Probing move, and anyway white also weak, so white wants to connect. And black just didn't answer. So if when white plays here, white forced to black and exchange this, and also if black answer, black has only alpha here, so white will escape now. Just some timing, and then actual game, black didn't answer, just black covered, because black thinks, okay, I have weak groups over the left side, and those two stones are weak, but still white is not alive yet, this whole group. And the actual game, white pushed. It's just exchange. Hane and attach. So white, so far white has only one eye here and potential another eye. So anytime if white attach and exchange, white can leave. But leaving is not big deal. So before leaving, white is making some weakness for black outside. Attach and wedge. And this typical Daisuke and Atari. And then attach now and extend. So the reason white attach between knight move is later white can cut again here and this, because without those exchange and black, let's say white just leave inside, and later let's say black plays somewhere. Later, if white is trying to do something here, black wouldn't answer, because it's not center for black, so black doesn't need to answer right here. Okay, attach. So the white made all the exchanges, and also another exchanges. So eventually white has to go back to the bottom. Extend. And now this is a net, black has to answer. Now white leaves. Yes. Actually, it looks like a life on the bottom side. Let's say white is jumps, and black is a jump, black jumps, and black Atari later and connects. Here, I think so many Q players might mistake. I think so for many people, the first feeling, first intuition would be here, L2, and connect, and Hane, Atari. So it is alive. So you shouldn't play this one. So right now, the time setting is 1 hour each. Nongshim cup 1 hour each, and 1 minute 보여미 only one time. Oh, hi, 털남자. Thanks for riding. So here you need to capture. This is actually real life and death problem. Actual game life and death. So now white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more or less, liberties, but you need to capture. Good basic. Just Hane. The first step, reduce the liberty. If white blocks, now double Atari, white connects and capture. So it is exactly same as, let's say black connects, clamp, white connects and black connects, and white wouldn't throw in himself. Yeah. So if white turn, the next move. Where's the next move? Yeah. Now this is too obvious. Vital point. And white, if white tries to make bigger eye space and one jump, another vital point and connect. So this is dead shape because of this one black stone here. If black captures, now whole white group is Atari, so white has to connect. It is 3 eye space. Oh, it is dead. It's the region white answered here. And still in the middle, one weak group, another weak group, another weak group. Maybe this white stone is strongest one because white can connect right immediately. And this one also not as much as those two, but still weak group. 4 weak groups in the middle. And the actual game, black jumped and white jumped. So black escaped to the weakest one, and white also jumped the weakest one for white, and another one. And also it is intimidating for this connection, and now white is dead. So the actual game, white attach, extend. So using those exchanges, white wants to go out. Yeah, white can just leave if white captures those 2 stones, but it is not enough. Then black also will connect everything. Then the fight, this fight will be done. But Seungjin, his style is he's fighter. So, and also white is stronger. Extend, and black extend, and attach. Black jumped. If black tries to cut here, white cut. Now this double atari connect, and now white can connect. Still black has 1 weak group and second weak group. It's same for white. The actual game, black jump, black cover, and white exchange once and attach. Now the idea black plays here is if I cut the large diagonal, and black would push, and white extend, black pushes one more. Normally pushing behind is bad hangman, but now white has to exchange and black connect. So using this one stone, black could connect. And white has to go back. White has to save the middle group, and black connected instantly. Is same for black. Of course, he knows. That's why he attached here. Black hane, bump. So the white should make wall for black here. So then black, the other side, black has to make wall there. And this is, I think, times J. And pip. And ignore word. I think this pip would be, it is maybe pointed out as losing move. Why not here? First, black has to play somewhere in the middle, because black pipped and ignored and pushed, and white cut, but black couldn't cut, because if black cuts, white press no attach, black escape, and just gaining liberties. Now black has to escape, and now white pushes and cut. White has 3 liberties, and black has 2 and 2. So it's problem. No attached strategy. That's why black just connected, and white also now still no attach. It is same meaning as connection, or it is more efficient move. And black is trying to connect, then of course white wouldn't let black connect. And then connected here, and white extend. Actually, now it's game over almost. And black connected, and atari, and push. So black connected this and this stone, but what about the group on the left side? And black capture the ones that with net, and white just play here. Now the black group is dead. Yeah, it is dead. If black answers here, it is obviously white can just play knight move. It's dead. If black plays here, this is more complicated. First filling is here, and by the point, and just reduce the liberties here. Yeah, it seems dead. Or here first, and here, then just reduce the liberties. Dead. And the middle part. So this one is really interesting shape. Looks like white has weakness here, but even if black cuts here, white just connect. The problem is black's four stones are weaker than white. Black can't save. Push, block, hane, just cut and connect. Or if black press tiger's mouth, still white can just cover. Or white can just Atari. White can easily connect. Cut the other side, connect. That's it. This no attach is really strong. It's not working either. So actual game, white turns, attach, cross cut, and this is also painful. Oh my god, black, the big group has only one eye. Pip. And even played one more move. And then hane. So I think black wanted to make ko here. Because black has ko threat here. But white played here A18, and it is not ko anymore because it's ko. Then what's different? Sorry, it is ko. But why then? Why white played here? Is it better? Here, this. Because white has more local ko threat. Is the idea. I thought this is double ko. So white has, if white just capture, actually is no local ko threat, zero local ko threat. This one, right now this is a direct ko. If I connect, now is one move approach ko for white. Anyway, that means white has zero local ko threat. But if I take place here, and this, and one local ko threat, and two another local ko threat, okay, white has. So as soon as white descend on the first line, black resigned. Actually, in the middle part, it was quite complicated. But I think the losing move is this pip. It didn't work. Maybe extend, and white is going to cut here for sure. And hane. If white tries cut here. To make black is cut, or now maybe black should cut the other side and try to do something here. Okay, now maybe Atari and pip If white connects, can black connect? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, it was misorder. And as long as white attaches, it is dead. It was really complicated still. It is still black has 2 weak groups and white has 1 weak group. So black has to connect this and this. I'm not sure what sequence black should play. Something like here. But this one, if white just ignore. Or maybe hane and play here. Yes, it was really complicated fight, but I think white is slightly better. J11. Which one? Well, which core? Ah, you mean this one? This? Yeah, black can play this core, but I don't think white would answer from this pip. White would just ignore. Black pushes and play here. Another problem is the black group here. J8. G9. G9 after the pip. Okay. I got it. I mean here. Capture. Is it cool? Connect. This. Right here. Like that. First, what's going on here? Wow, what's this capturing race? Like that. Then this is isn't it big eye versus small eyes? Wait, it looks. Actually, I should push it here. I mean, locally, I think this is a big eye versus small eyes. White. Wait. Yeah, it is. It is big eye versus small eyes. You know what I mean? So white has 4 eye space here, and black has 3. So that means white has bigger eye space. So here, white shouldn't capture those 3 stones, then they both have 3 eye space. So white never gonna take here. It is the last step. So as black can't win the capturing race. Play here, white plays away, this capture, and black is going to die. But if white plays, let's say white is focusing to capture the big group. White plays here first and here first. If black captures and just to fill in the inside. And then black plays some air because black can't play at f4. And white captures. And by that point, now Atari. So it is typical big eye versus small eyes. So that means if you're white, you can Tenuki now. It's already dead. It's already dead for black. So this 5 black has